Welcome back. In this video, I will tell you about some very expensive British stamps. Prince Edward Island stamp, Scott number 2, 1861, 3D blue perforation 9, an especially choice mint example of this terribly difficult stamp, exceptionally well centered and margined for this, and with full perforations all around, which is a rare occurrence. Remarkably fresh and full original gum, but lightly hinged. Extremely fine for this. A nicer mint single would be a challenge to locate. This stamp is accompanied with 1992 Green Foundation certificate. The Unitrade catalog price is 4,000 Canadian dollar. Scott catalog is $2,000 and sold for $2,800. Stamp from Prince Edward Island. New Brunswick stamp, Scott number 5, 1865, St. Brown Cornell. The stamp was prepared at the request of Postmaster Charles Cornell, who decided to use his own portrait on this value, the most commonly used value of the period, instead of the Queen Victoria's portrait. This vain decision was so egregious that it offended the sensibilities of virtually everyone at the time, resulting in Cornell's removal as the postmaster. The stamp was immediately withdrawn from the circulation before any were issued. Very few examples exist of this fascinating stamp, and those that do are invariably found with creases, thinns, and most often perforation faults. Sound examples are extreme rarities. The catalog unit trade price 18,000 Canadian dollar. Stamp from Newfoundland, Scott number 4, year 1857. 4D denomination and color is scarlet vermilion. An exceedingly handsome and rare unused example. Without gum is always found, brilliantly fresh with intensely rich color and a proof-like impression on bright paper. Generous even margins all around, very fine and choice. A stamp that is missing from most Newfoundland collections. 1995 BPA certificate was accompanied with this stamp. The catalog unit trade price is 15,000 Canadian dollar. Scott price is $11,500. Sold for $15,000. Stamp from Newfoundland, Scott number 4. Prince Edward Island stamp, Scott number 3. 1861-60 yellow green, a premium quality mint example of this notoriously difficult value, particularly well centered amid large margins and nearly full perforations. Bright color on fresh paper, original gum, minor hinge remnant. Choice very fine. A terribly difficult stamp to locate, both is well centered and still retaining its original gum. This stamp was accompanied with 1996 Green Foundation certificate, and it is X-Crossing collection. The catalog unit rate price for 5,500 Canadian dollar. Scott price $2,250, sold for $3,750. British Columbia stamp, and the Scott number is 14. Year of issue is 1869 and the denomination or value is 5 cent 5 surcharge on 3D. Color is bright red and perforation is 12 and a half. This stamp is remarkably well centered mint example, with the perforations nearly clearing the design all around. And the stamp has fresh color, original gum with some light additions, but it is extremely fine for this, accompanied with 1983 BPA certificate. The Unitrade catalog price is 4,000 Canadian dollar. The Scott price $2,000. and the stamp was sold for 1,900 United States dollar. Stamp from Canada, Scott number 9A, year 1857, 7.5D deep green. A magnificent unused example of this rare and distinctive shade, with eye-catching luxuriant deep color and a proof-like impression on crisp white paper. Plus, its margins are all around and are unusually large and equal. An appealing gem with few, if any, peers. This stamp was accompanied with 1965 RPS certificate. The catalog price is 12,500 Canadian dollar, while the Scott price is 8,750 dollars, and the stamp was sold for 7,250 United States dollar. Stamp from Canada, year 1857. Newfoundland stamp, Scott number 16, year 1861, 1D denomination, color reddish brown. A pleasing unused example of this rare stamp, which was prepared but never issued. Ample equal margins all around, and deep, rich, unmistakable color on fresh paper. Very fine and a terribly elusive stamp that is absent from many serious collections of the Newfoundland, accompanied with 1975 PF certificate stating part original gum, and it is also accompanied with 1996 PF certificate stating traces of gum. The Unitrade catalog price is 16,000 Canadian dollars, Scott price is $14,000, and the stamp was sold for $8,000. Stamp from British Columbia, Scott number is 4, year 1865, denomination 10 cent, and the color is blue, and this is imperforate. A very pleasing unused example of this scarce stamp, featuring uniformly large margins all around, with bright color and a sharp impression on fresh white paper. The stamp is graded extremely fine and accompanied with 1987 Green Foundation certificate. The Unitrade catalog price is 3,000 Canadian dollar, while the Scott price is $4,500, sold for 2,100 United States dollar. Stamp from British Columbia, Scott number 4. The stamp from British Columbia, Scott number 1, 1860 year, 2.5D dull rose, imperforate without gum as prepared. A lovely mint example of this very scarce stamp, which was never placed in use, possessing an uncommonly overall freshness with particularly strong color and a razor-sharp impression on bright paper. Ample to large margins all around, very fine and quite choice. An especially desirable stamp in this premium condition. And the certificates, that is Brandon certificate, it state large part original gum. The Unitrade catalog price is 25,000 Canadian dollar, Scott price is $20,000 and sold for $11,500. Stamp from British Columbia. 1865 year 5 cent rose, imperforate, Scott number 3, another British Columbia stamp. A premium quality, unused example of this classic rarity, boasting uncommonly large and well-balanced margins all around. Plus, its color is vivid and the impression is highly detailed on crisp clean paper. Extremely fine and clearly among the finest, freshest mint example available. 1997 BPA certificate is present with this stamp. The Unitrade catalog price is 45,000 Canadian dollar, while Scott catalog is $40,000, and the stamp was sold for $37,500. Stamp from British Columbia, Queen Victoria stamp, Scott number 3, year 1865. I hope you liked the video. Thank you, and please subscribe and keep visiting and watching my videos.